Tinashe,
Yes.
don't mind me. I just couldn't turn down the opportunity to put on the camera. So I know we're limited on time, but have you had a moment to drink something before this Q&A?
No.
Do you want to take a second to drink something? Because like we're talking Call of Duty related stuff, and I know it can get very breathtaking. Do you need to take a sip of anything?
You know what? I got my tea right here. We're ready to go.
Gotcha. So I know I have limited time with you, so we'll crack into it. I think your team kind of gave you the background of the angle that we're going to do, which is going to be essentially 5 things Tinashe, a.k.a. SniperNashe, right? Attacks on Call of Duty Day, right? Call of Duty Day, Call of Duty night. But real quick, before we get to that quick 5 things, let me ask you, how in the world did you get introduced to the COD lifestyle? Was it your brothers or did you jump into it?
Honestly, it was just like during the pandemic, I just saw a lot of people talking about it, and so I wanted to be a part of it, and had a lot of free time on my hands, so I was like, let's go. I've already been a big gamer, so I thought it was, the perfect game to play it was perfect for the pandemic. So that was when I really locked in, and then I've been playing ever since.
Nice. And I gotta ask you, what's your go-to system? I know we have it on mobile, Xbox, PC, PlayStation. What is your go-to console for streaming?
I like to use my PlayStation the best. I also have a PC, but I prefer my PlayStation, honestly.
Gotcha. So we'll jump right into it. I'm super excited. This is not to be meant to be like stressful, but more of a fun type of Q&A. So 5 things. Quick question, Tinashe. Are we nighttime streaming or are we more so daytime streaming?
I think like evening as nighttime falls, I'm not like a super late night streamer, but I'm also not gonna be streaming like at noon. So I think like around like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, just, getting cozy as nighttime falls.
So perfect. So we have the setting perfectly. We'll go right into it. So Tinashe, 5 things you, a.k.a. SniperNashe, attacks around 6 p.m. on a Call of Duty Verdansk night. So whether we're doing multiplayer or the Warzone setting, you can either give me all 5 items or we can go one at a time and just explain why that is a necessity. So item number 1 that you need.
Okay, item number 1, like I physically need or need in the game?
It could be, you know what? So this is meant to be more lifestyle. So it could be your tea, it could be your headset, it could be meditation 5 minutes before I go into the gaming session. So let's make it widespread.
Okay, great. I definitely need my cozy chair. I need to be very comfortable, I need a pillow on the left, a pillow on the right, so I can prop my arms up correctly, so I can just be in the perfect position. And I like to have my feet up too, so that I can be comfortable but alert. You can't be like sleep. You have to be like sitting up, but you have to be comfortable.
100. So we're seeing the chair. Is this going to be combined as like chair pillows? Is that kind of just like the comfort level is like a necessity?
Comfort level has to be there. Yep. So to really lock in, you got to be like in the zone.
Gotcha. I don't want to guide you, but I gotta ask because it's all about comfort. What about apparel? Are we going Crocs? Are we going slippers? No socks? What are we doing foot wise?
I'm definitely doing like a socks, but no shoes. Like ultimate comfort. So warm, cozy. The toes are covered. We've got the socks on, but we're cozy in the house.
Gotcha. I'm kind of liking this slight guidance. So again, Tinashe, if you need to slow me down or just kind of chime in and be like, no, actually this instead, let me know. But I want to ask you, comfort food, or are we not like chowing down during these gaming sessions on COD? Are we eating?
From time to time, I'll have like some chips. I'll have like a chip for like a little crunch. But honestly, not really, because I feel like you have to really lock in. Like if you're snacking, like you're not locked in and hard enough. So it's not about that. I might have like a little beverage, like a water, get my little cup with the straw so I can, stay hydrated.
I got you. I got you. So we kind of have 3, right? So we have like the chair / comfort. We got like the comfy socks, very relaxing. We definitely have some type of beverage, more or less, right? Kind of rounding it out at 2 additional ones. So again, I want you to feel comfortable in this. 2 final things you got to have on a COD 6 p.m. outing.
Well, I gotta have my candles lit, honestly, because I gotta set the mood. So I gotta have like environmental lighting that isn't too bright, but isn't too dark. I have to be ready so I can see the screen really nice.
I'm feeling. Do we like scented candles, or are we going like super non-scented?
I like a scented candle. I think, aromatherapy also, just, getting into that vibe. It's like I'm setting up like a spa environment while I'm playing Call of Duty. You gotta stay calm because the game is stressful.
I got you. And then just kind of rounding it out specifically for this feature, Tinashe, the one essential, no matter where you are, whether you're on the other side of the planet and you're loading up for some streaming, some gaming, what is that last essential thing that you must have, that you must attack and deal with during this session outing? What is that one last thing?
It's gonna have to be the headset. You need the headset because you need to be able to hear exactly where everyone's at. You can't be messing around. You want to hear the footsteps, and I gotta be able to talk to my teammate and communication, get on the comms. So I got the headset. Boom. Can't go anywhere without it.
I got it. So look, I'm going to steal a few more moments with you because I know I have a few more minutes. So we got the 5 stressful things out of the way. We got to talk more. Have we embraced SniperNashe? Do we channel SniperNashe, or is it just like a fun nickname that you like to play around with when people name drop that?
SniperNashe just kind of comes out of me, in time to time per game. Like some games, it's not like every game. It's not like I'm only sniping. I'm definitely also trying different strategies and using different guns, but every once in a while when I'm really feeling like the sniper urge kind of builds up, and then SniperNashe just kind of comes out.
I love it. And I got to ask you about the family members, right? So we know that you got brothers, you got siblings, and so on and so on. Mm-hmm. Do we keep the COD lifestyle family friendly, or is this like, no, I never want to have them on my team. I don't trust my brother to look out for me when I'm going through a minefield. Give me the rundown on family relations and Call of Duty for you.
No, I definitely always have my brothers on my team. They're great teammates. They're going to hold it down. They're loyal. They're going to protect me. So I'll have my brothers on my team. I'll have my cousins on my team. My friends. Like I'm big on bringing the community to the game.
And that's really important. I do want to ask you what are 1 or 2 characteristics that to join your team? Now again, there's a difference from being a fan and rooting for you to I have very limited space on my team. If you're gonna be on Team SniperNashe, you must have this characteristic. Is there something that you look for in a teammate aside from ammo?
Honestly, like good discipline as a teammate. Like we have to stick to the strategy. We got to be locked in with each other. We got to be focused on the overall mission as a unit. Like, when people kind of get too lost in like trying to get revenge or trying to go on like a little side quest, they can put the team in jeopardy. So I think like just having some discipline to be able to kind of just like stick it out for the greater good.
Got you. I love it. I'm gonna throw just 1 or 2 more quick things at you. I gotta ask. You travel a lot. You're always, making music, doing so much stuff entertainment-wise. How do you kind of balance that love of streaming, connecting with the fans on the COD level versus just everything else that your lifestyle demands? Like, do we factor it into the routine and schedule, or is it just kind of when you find 2 minutes at 6 p.m. on a random night?
I tend to play the game when I'm home in the mornings. I find that's like when I can be like the most consistent. So like I wake up in the morning and that's when I hop on the game with my friends and like kind of get the day started that way. But then when I'm traveling, sometimes I take a little break from the game and come back with renewed enthusiasm. But then sometimes I'm able to bring my PlayStation on the road with me. Like when I'm on a bus tour, I always bring it with me so that I can set it up in the different venues and get a couple kills in before the show.
Gotcha. And then kind of wrapping it up, bringing it all full surface. I know a lot of this has been hype about Verdansk coming back, this massive map in Warzone, so on and so on. So I kind of want to flip it and ask you, Call of Duty, the early days, Tinashe, that version of you versus fast forwarding to today where we have this SniperNashe, you have your gang, you have everyone rocking with you. Kind of what has changed gaming style wise for you? Kind of what's the biggest lesson, style, so on and so on that's different from back then to how you game and play now?
Yeah, I think I just have more confidence now because I have more experience. So I think I'm going in there with a lot more aggressive and more offensive nature than I would have probably when I first started playing, which is definitely more defensive. So I've learned a lot, and over the years, definitely as you get better, your gameplay changes. So
I love it.
I'm definitely better than I was at the beginning.
I love it, Tinashe. I know you are loaded with Q&A, so thanks so much for taking the time, and we will get this rocking ASAP on the site.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Bye. Tinashe's in the building. Yes, we are going to wrap it up right there. Cyrus really wanted to have the background, but you know what? It's all good.